Hey, hey, friends. Well, welcome to M&M Beauty Studio Makeup Tips, Trends, and Fun. We are so excited that you are joining us live tonight for this event. Tonight, we're going to go over beauty hacks, the things you wish you always wanted to know, and then some. So, thanks for jumping in and joining us. We are just going to give everyone a hot minute to get on. And we are live on both Facebook and on YouTube. So we appreciate you joining us tonight, giving us a little bit of your time. But in this happy hour, you're going to learn some really great tricks. Now, I love a multi use product. I love being able to use things for more than just what they were intended to be. And so tonight, that is exactly what you are going to find out. Some of the things that I've learned over the years, and some things that people have shared with me that they've used with their own personal experiences. So, as you come on our live event, please make sure that you are commenting in the comment section and just to give us a shout out. Say, I am here, I am here, I am here. So let us know that you are joining us and which platform you are on saying hi to us. We are so excited. This is one of our first live events on YouTube, and so we are going to have a blast tonight. Okay, well, I am hoping that this is all working because I don't see any of my girls jumping on yet, and we have been on for about 2 minutes, so I'm not sure where everyone is, but we're going to go ahead and just start sharing some of these things. If you find a hack that you love, make sure that you tell us in the comments which hack it is that you are like, ooh, okay. And of course, as we share, if there's anything that you are like, I am going to need to take that home because I didn't know that I could do all those great fun things with. And so if you want anything, make sure you do add it to my bag. All right. Well, hey, Hannah, welcome to the show. I tried to do the YouTube channel, but it didn't work. Oh, I'm so very sorry. But I am glad that you found us here on Facebook. So welcome to the show. So we are going to talk about all kind of multi-use products. And of course, this afternoon, I talked to you about one of my favorite products, and that is our finishing spray. It is so, so good, so awesome. I am just not sure why my camera is still, there we go, giving a little fit to me today. But this little finishing spray, if you want to know our tip of the week was all about finishing spray, and I will be sharing a little bit more on that in this hour also. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this party started. Let's see, I did forget that I was going to be doing something a little bit different, but that's okay. I'll do that next time. All right, so let me tell you one thing. Am I the only person showing tonight? Yes, you are. I don't know where everyone is, but hey, Dawnette, welcome to the show. Same, I couldn't comment. I am not sure why it is not letting you guys comment. Oh my goodness. Hey, Julianne. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm glad everyone's kind of finding us and falling in. So, oh, that's good. You know, there's always going to be twerks and tweaks to make as you transition and make anything new, which is why we are live in both locations, because we wanted to make sure that everyone could still find us as we are moving and grooving into things. But so let me go ahead and get started. Y'all make sure you are saying hi when you are finding us wherever it is. Told me to create a channel, which I have one, but it wouldn't let me comment still. I don't know, but this is a good little training thing to figure out what it is doing and how we can improve. All right, so let's talk about brushes for a second. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about these brushes. So when you use your brushes with liquid makeup, it actually produces bacteria. Okay, because you are like rubbing all over your face with that, right? So you're squeezing your foundation on and you are going to town with that. So bacteria grows every 4 hours. Did y'all know that? YouTube isn't playing for me. I don't know what its problem is, but oh well, here we go. Hey, Sandy. All right. Well, Sandy is on YouTube. She has found us there. So welcome. I know it does at least work. Thanks, Sandy. So every 4 hours, bacteria grows. Ta-da. So gross, right? Okay. So bacteria also speeds up the aging process. Did you know? Did you know? We don't want to speed up anything, right? No speeding up. No. All right. So this prevents you from applying a layer of I'm sorry, this also gives you that layer of live bacteria on your face and seals it in with foundation, right? So, gross. And it also makes your bristles stick together. So, if you are using this and you're using brush cleaner, did I move it? I moved it. Okay. Brush cleaner, and you're actually cleaning your brushes. Y'all, look at this thing. Let's give it a second. It's going to, I promise it's, there it goes. Look at these bristles on this brush, y'all. So awesome. So if you're not cleaning these properly, every 4 hours, bacteria is growing. You're not going to have even looking foundation. If it's streaky or any of that stuff, bacteria. So clean it, clean it, clean it. Yes, Taylor, I see you. I see you on YouTube. Hey. So first thing first is make sure you are using your brushes. If you're having issues with your foundation, it's probably because there's bacteria in your brushes. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, let's talk all things dry shampoo. Dry shampoo. You know, sometimes you just have your hair like, you know, with curly hair, I can't wash it every day. It will get way too dry. And then some days it's just you got a little extra oil going on or whatever. And so let's just say you're either out of dry shampoo, which adds some volume and it absorbs oil. Okay. So let's just say you're out of that for the day. And you're on vacation and you've left your dry shampoo at home. Fear not, my faithful friends. If you have brought your translucent powder with you, this white, beautiful powder right here, this thing just doesn't want to focus on me today. Okay, you've got your little white translucent powder or your naturally exfoliating powder. Okay, both of these products can be used as dry shampoo. Why, you say? Because this little puppy right here has oil absorbers built into it. Let's see if I can do this without. It made me fuzzy, sorry. So it's going to absorb oils because it's designed to do that for your face. So it can do that for your hair, right? So it also has light differs in it, so it bounces light away. Well, guess what? If you've got some grays, it'll bounce that light away, so they won't be like, ta-da! So translucent powder can be used for a dry shampoo. And then also this exfoliating powder, okay? So what it's going to do is it is going to get rid of any buildup that you have on your scalp. This is going to exfoliate, okay? Then it would also give you the little va-va-voom that you want from dry shampoo, okay? So these are two little hacks that you will probably already have at least one of these in your makeup bag that you can add to it, okay? So these little puppies are going to help with dry shampoo. And I have been told that it works best on blondes. Okay. Just clicked on the video. Have you subscribed to her channel? Okay. So while we're talking about the hair, let's talk about root touch-up for just a hot minute. Okay. So look, we all get the grays popping. I'm just saying, right? We all get the grays popping. And sometimes we just need a quick fix. We got a hot date. We got a live video to do. We need a quick fix. And sometimes they're more at the hairline. Like most people get them here. I'm 100% gray, so I get it all over. Thanks, Hannah. I appreciate the love of the hair. It's like this garnet color. I'm not afraid of color, so y'all will see multiple different colors and shades and looks all the time because I just like to change things up. But if you're looking for a quick root touch up and you're not like a spicy red like this, and you have, let's see, normal blonde or brunette or dark black hair, right? You can actually use the brow tint. Let's give that a second to pop clear. So this little brow tint, I should have kept my hand there so you can see it, has this little brush, whoa, backwards, at the end. And guess what you can do with this little brushy brush? So this is the volumizing brow tint, okay? So it has hairs on it, like fine little fibers, that will help volumize your brows. But guess what else it does? You can paint it onto your roots, boom, 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 and it's going to help conceal those grays. It also will give you a little extra volume to the hair right there. But the other thing that you can do with this is maybe you have those flyaways, okay? Like you have, you know, straight ironed your hair and you're like, what is this little crazy thing doing right here? You can actually take this and it will get that flyaway to go down. But maybe your hair is a little wild and spicy and crazy like mine, and some of these normal colors with brow tint just dropped it, just don't work. They just don't work. Guess what you can do? You can take an array of eyeshadow colors, and let's say, like for me, Merlot is probably going to be the closest to this wild and crazy hair. I just feel like I'm playing Tetris when I move these. All of our shadows are magnetic, so they just fit right there. Hey, Connie. So I'm going to take Merlot right here, and I am going to take this beautiful brush that has an angled brush here and a spoolie brush there. And I'm going to take the spoolie side and I'm going to rough up the shadow. Hey, Amanda. And so you can do one of two things. I can just roly-poly this into the shadow, and I can take my part and just brush this little, I'm not good at this without a mirror, but you know, that's okay. And things are backwards on here, but you just brush it onto the root, or you can take the angled side and brush it on. And you can see how it kind of made that a little darker. So you can use this for root touch-up. Just take an eyeshadow. If you're a brunette, you can take espresso. If you're a redhead, you can take Merlot, which is kind of like a purpley red. You know, there's tons. If you're blonde, there's colors. So you can take and zhoosh up your grays with eyeshadow and a brush. Okay, so we've seen that you can use brow tint or you can use eyeshadow and the eyeshadow brush to do that. And then also, if you've got those runaway hairs, you can use the volumizing brow tint to get those rebel hairs. It acts like hairspray. So it's just like hairspray, okay? And you can carry it in your purse. So it's super cool. So if you are liking any of these tips, make sure you're commenting. But also if you hear anything and you're like, I need that in my life, add it to my bag. And then whatever, y'all, I done played with my hair and got it all these curls crazy. Add it to my bag plus the name of the product so that your consultant can make sure to get with you after the show. All right. let's talk charcoal mask. Charcoal mask is one of my favorite things on the whole planet, okay, because it is another one of those multiple use products, and it is oh so good. So a charcoal mask acts like a pore magnet. Like it pulls out all the junk and impurities that you have in your skin. So it's activated charcoal. If you think of like a fish tank that has activated charcoal, like in the corner, it's to purify the water. So this is going to do the same thing. It's going to purify your face. It's going to pull that junk out. Like it's going to pull all the junk out of the fish tank, right? And so what you're going to do with activated charcoal, right? The charcoal mask is a wipe off, not a rip off. It has rosemary, peppermint, and navy bean extract. Those are all the natural ingredients that it has. And so the rosemary and peppermint are going to help to open, like if you have any sinus issues, they're going to help to open that up. It's going to brighten the skin. It's an amazing product. It's the best $24 you'll ever spend. I love it so much. But a couple of other things that it's really great for, you can put it on the bottoms of your feet. And that is going to detox your system. It's going to pull all the impurities, all the toxins out that they come from your feet. So you just can't walk around with it. You're going to have to sit still and watch some reality TV or whatever you like to watch, right? So that's what I'm doing tonight then. Yay! So put it on the bottoms of your feet and detoxify your system. Also, if you, hey Rhonda, if you get poison ivy, if you get a bug bite, if you have eczema, if you deal with psoriasis, right? All those things, it's going to pull it out. If you have a bee sting, it's going to help to pull that out. Like when I was growing up, like my dad would take like chewing tobacco and wet it and pull it out with that, like the stinger of a bee. Ugh. No more. Just use charcoal mask. If you get a gnat bite or a mosquito bite, like you can put a little bit of charcoal mask on it and it will pull those out. So it's one of my like first aid kit must-haves. Okay. Let's see. Also, when you're doing your skincare, okay, so you've got your cleanser. It does work wonders on mosquito bites. Yay. So you're doing your skincare. Okay. Normally, what do? We put it in the palm of our hand. All right. So we put it on the palm of our hand and you're putting it on your face. Anything, your moisturizer, whatever product you're doing, you typically will put it on the palm of your hands. Can I give you a little tippy tip? Okay. Squirt it on the top of your hand. Squirt, squirt, squirt on the top of your hand, because anything that's left over, you are taking care of anti-aging the backs of your hands, and they age pretty quickly. Okay. Oh, this camera is driving me nuts. We changed a setting right before we went live, and it is driving me nuts. But so dispense all your skincare products on the back of your hand as opposed to the palm of your hand, so the back receives the benefits of all the skincare products, right? So make sure that these things, they see a lot of sun too, because when we drive, they're on our steering wheel and the sun is aging the back of your hands. So let's go ahead and apply our skincare products, cleansers, moisturizers, supplements, serums, whatever. Apply them to the back of your hand so that they get full benefit too. By the way, don't forget this area too. It is signs of aging. Everybody, anyone ever see like where you have the lines right here? Because you know how we sleep or tense up and you get the little line wrinkles right here. That will keep those away. That will keep them away. Oh, pink Cadillac nails are back. Yeah, don't look too close at them. Okay, so are y'all loving this? Is this helping anybody? Anybody got some ideas yet? Whoop, whoop. Hey, Lynn, are you going to be a new consultant tonight? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's talk about mix and match as far as your foundation goes. All right, so here's the dealio. Our foundations come in two formulas. Our floor coverage foundation, so our 3D, which has age fighting effects in it because guess what? It says time wise. So anything that says time wise is going to have age fighting effects in it. Did you know? So you're going to get that, but it comes in two formulas, a matte and a luminous. So luminous is going to be a little more dewy. It's going to have some extra moisturization in it. And the matte is going to leave your skin looking a little matte, right? Which I personally like. But it also has some oil absorbers in it. But there are times where I just need a little of both. Guess what? It's okay to mix the two together, right? Because each of them are numbered. So like, for example, this is N140. So it means it's a neutral. There's also a warm and a cool, okay? So this means that it's a neutral, N140. So 1 is kind of the depth and 40 is the tone, the undertone. So this one's good, but sometimes my skin tone changes a little bit. And especially when we're like transitioning from winter to summer or summer to winter, right? We get just differences in our skin tone. So you can take and mix too, get a little bit of the luminous, that dewy look, and a little bit of the matte. When you get them, even the same number, the two formulas, they're going to appear a little bit different. The tone, the tint is going to be just a little bit different because of the products that are in there that make them do their jobs. Okay. So if you mix just a little bit together, you're going to have the perfect combination. If you have combination skin, like maybe you're oily in one spot and really dry in another, you're going to have the best of both worlds and you're going to love it. Okay. So, and then again, if you're transitioning from season to season, you might be a little bit darker and a little bit lighter and you mix them together and it's the perfect color. Okay. So perfect. So mix and match, right? You can mix and match. Now, while we're talking foundation, let me just share another little tip that I think is pretty awesome. Do you ever want that little bit of glow? I call it like the pregnancy glow without being pregnant, right? But you want that little zhazhu. Take our naturally nourishing oil. Give this thing just a second to zoom it on and focus in. This has almond extract in it. I say that it smells like a wedding cake. This is one of my favorite products because it's another one that does oh so much. But let's talk about the little glow that you can get. If you take just a couple of drops, boop, boop, and you add it to your foundation right in there, you are going to get this perfect little glow. And you're going to be like, oh my goodness. Your foundation is going to give you a little bit of glow. You're going to have that just a beautiful shine and shimmer that you want just a little bit. Can you see this little bit that I added right there? Imagine that mixed with my foundation. It gives you that beautiful glow. Now, while we're on the subject of the naturally oil, let's talk about some more things that this product is really great for. One, you can put it all over your face, kind of like a moisturizer. I deal with some stuff under my eyes that are really super dry. And then, I just need a little bit of extra there. So I just put a little extra on there under my eyes and it is awesome. Does anyone know if the extract is real or imitation? These are naturally lined as 100% natural. So it's all natural ingredients. So it's 100% of the almond oil and all the other oils and essentials that are in here. So it is 100% natural. So our naturally lined contains 4 products and 3 of them are 100% natural. And the cleanser is 99.48% natural. That last 0.51% is for that shelf life stabilizer that it has to have in there. So another thing that you can do with this beautiful oil, other than putting it all over your beautiful face, couple of things. Let me show you. You can take a couple of drops and take it and put it in your hair, and it makes it super shiny. Okay. Then also it acts kind of like a little heat protector. So if you are straightening your hair, put a few drops in it and then straighten your hair. And it is going to be the shiniest, non-frizzy hair that you've ever had. If you have curly hair, just put a little bit in the ends of your hair like this. It takes out the frizz and it gives the ends just glisten and they shine. So that is amazing. The other thing you can do is rub it around your cuticles. So winter time is really, really bad where you get your cuticles just get really dry. So you can just add this straight onto your nails and it keeps them nice and soft. So awesome. And then lastly, let me show you a little trick. So again, let's say that you just forgot your highlighter. Okay. A highlighter should go right here. It goes right on the top of that cheekbone. Okay. You can feel it like this bone right here. I can feel it all the way down. Okay. I keep it in my makeup box for that sole purpose. Yes. Okay. So in my little makeup kit, I have crystalline eyeshadow right here. Let me get it in focus so you can see this beautiful color. Okay. It does have shimmer to it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it loose with my little spoily brush. Okay. I'm going to go to the top of my hand, putting the little powder that I've just created. Oh, I've made a mess. Okay. Then I'm going to add 1 drop, 2 drops of the nourishing oil. And I'm going to use the other end of the brush. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This brush I just used for my crud muffins. Okay. We're going to try this again. I just used this brush to do my eyeliner, and I forgot this was the brush that I did that with. Okay. We're going to try this a little again. As I've made a total mess everywhere. Hold on. We're going to show y'all this little trick. Hold on. I'm just not going to use the brush that I normally would use. I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm making a little paste. Well, I'm so light it looks the same color as me. But I'm going to go right on my cheekbone. Look, this is what I did with the, y'all can definitely see that. I'm going to go right on the top of my cheekbone, and I'm going to create my little highlighter. Can y'all see that? And it smells good, and it's got a little glow to it. So I love it. It is amazing. So that is another multi-use product. I'm going to have to clean the mess out of my little workstation here. Another use for the naturally oil. So many great things that you can do with one product. Okay. So that is another little beauty hack for you. Let's talk about this oil-free. I'm out of focus. Hello. Let's talk about oil-free eye makeup remover as a beauty hack. Okay. So here's my oil-free eye makeup remover. I'm going to shake it to activate it. So of course it is designed to remove my eye makeup, keep my brows cleaned up, and my lashes, okay, with just put on, wiggle, and wipe. Wiggle and wipe, okay? So that's what it's going to do. It also shampoos and conditions your eyelashes and your eyebrows. It also is going to kill your eye mites that live and breathe and eat your dead skin and your eyelashes and your eyebrows, okay? So we're going to do all those things. That's what this product already does. But did you know that it takes lipstick stains off of your lips? So like if you have like one of our Stay Long lipsticks on, it's going to take that off. Scuffs off of your shoes, like it'll take those off, or like tap shoes, heels. It can take gum out of hair. So if you have any little ones that have gotten gum in their hair, or adults, it happens. It's going to do that. You know those pesky stickers that they put on all those products? It's going to take that off. Like put a little of this off. The adhesive just comes off, right? It's so crazy. It is going to take markers and crayons, including Sharpies. I saw Amanda posted about that too, including Sharpies. It will take off your face. Okay. Children's tables, walls, you name it. We're going to take it off. Face paint. So Halloween is coming up. If you have a child that you paint their face, or they go to a carnival or a festival or whatever, this will remove it gently, and it is safe for all ages. So this is another amazing product with a multi-use step for it. It also can, like, if you get fingernail polish in a place that you don't want fingernail polish, you can do that. Takes ink off too. And it removes dye from your hairline. Did you know? Did you know? I had to try that one out. Okay. So it also does that. Okay. Moving on. Are y'all having fun? Anybody learning something? Removes hair dye and removes magnetic lash eyeliner too. Okay. So are y'all learning some stuff? Anybody want to add anything to their bag? Make sure you put it in the comments. Add it to my bag and put the product in there that you can't live without. Okay. All right. So this is another one of I have to carry this and have this everywhere that I go. This is our extra emollient night cream. Extra emollient night cream. So this is one of our signature products that are still around from our 56 years of being in business. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Maybe. Here we go. There you go. And so it has this beautiful pink tone to it. It's super thick. Hey, Tamala. So extra emollient night cream is really great when you get out of the shower. So it'll lock in that hydration where the skin has kind of been dried out from that. It is really great. Makes your skin glow. It's great for elbows and knees, all of those areas that get, just crazy dry. It's going to be awesome for that. People do still use it for their face moisturizer. I don't personally use it for that, but people do. It's great to help relieve eczema and psoriasis. This is one of I have to have. I have psoriasis on my elbows. I used to have it on my hands, but I've gotten that under control, but mainly on my feet. Like, that is the worst spot for me, and in my scalp. So this is a have to. I will put it on my feet, put a sock on, and it locks everything in. It is absolutely amazing. Another use for this is like, if you get like a raw nose, you just put a little bit right underneath the nose. If you have watery eyes, you want to put just a little bit in the corners, and it creates that barrier so that the tears don't just flow down your face. So if you're getting married, or you're at a funeral, or you just have watery eyes like me, it's really good just to put a little bit there in the corners. If you're doing it around your nose, it keeps your nose from running like all down your face, or like little kids or anything. So that's another one. Chapped lips. So it's going to help with chapped lips. Kids that like lick lip and they have raw lips right through here, that's going to help with that. And keeps the car visor from fogging up, was something else that I learned and saw from another director. So I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Also, this was another thing that I learned about this product that I didn't even think about or know, but it's great if you have, like, your husband or you have leather gloves. So it'll help soften those gloves up. So that's cool. Garden gloves, and baseball mitts. Like, this softens the leather of the baseball mitt, right? Oh my goodness. It is great for polishing furniture and your leather shoes. More tips with this, right? Also excellent, applied to face before swimming in chlorine pool, or cover feet with if you have an allergy to chlorine and the feet crack and bleed. So it's a skin protector. It's also good for first aid for burns. Again, by the way, let me disclaim, these are not company approved things. These are just tried and true stuff. Okay. And it can be used like for babies. So it's the best butt cream I've ever used. Okay. Because it creates that moisture barrier. And so diaper rash issues, butt cream, like all of that, really great. Sorry, just gonna say, like, if you ever have hemorrhoid issues or after having a baby, like, this is really, really great for that. So, extra emollient night cream, moisture barrier, great for so many things. Hey, Regina. Okay, so talked about that. We talked about using crystalline or moonstone for eyeshadow for highlight. You can also use it for like the bridge of the nose, the cupid bow above the lip. So you can not only just highlight here, you can highlight in a couple of spots where you would normally highlight. So another multi-use for those products. Oh, here is one of my faves. And when we do a Wow Brow night, you will get to see all of this. But you can take concealer. Okay. This is actually under eye corrector, so I won't do it at the moment. But you can take and go right underneath. Oh, I did anyway. Whoa. You can go right underneath your brow line. Ta-da. So I would go right underneath here and it will highlight your brow and you can go above it too. But it will cause this great highlight and make your eye pop with a little bit of concealer before you put your eyeshadow on, just right in there. So another great use for your concealer. Now, under eye corrector, I mentioned this, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you is the best to remove dark circles, which is a purple pigmentation. So this has a peach undertone in it. So peach and purple counteract each other. So it is going to get rid of those. And then you're going to follow with concealer right here, kind of like a Nike check. You want to go all the way out to your hairline and you want to smooth that in. And then I take and mix the two for a final application, just tapping it on and then seal with translucent powder. So there's another use for your translucent powder. All right. So use this concealer for a highlighter for your brows. So it's one of my favorite things. I don't do anything without my under eye corrector. Girl, I cry when I forget it. Like there was one trip to see my son who lives 3 hours away, and I had everything in I keep a travel bag, which I'm going to show you guys. I keep a travel bag and I ran out and I never put a new one back in and I cried. Oh no, we were in DC. We went to DC for vacation to see our family and I ran out of under eye corrector and I was like, I'm going to have to find me a Mary Kay girl in the area that can bring me some more under eye corrector because I cannot be going out like this, right? No. It is one you have to keep. Okay, let's keep talking about our eyes for a minute. And I want to tell y'all a couple of things about mascara. Okay, so finishing off any of the mascaras, you can do this. Everyone says it a little bit different, so it just kind of depends. You can either start with waterproof mascara or finish with waterproof mascara. Now, I personally, it kind of seals the deal and keeps them waterproof. I personally put a quick little coat to begin with. Take one of our amazing mascaras. I love our Lash Intensity because it has the best brush in the planet. It's a two-sided brush. It's going to thicken and lengthen. So I go in and go in and go in, and then I will finish with a waterproof mascara. Another little tip while we're talking about mascara, make sure you do your bottom lashes first. So you're looking down, then you do your top lashes, and that will avoid you having that mascara line. But if you do this, finish with this waterproof, it seals the deal. So it keeps your mascara on really long and it makes it waterproof. Okay. So you still can get all the things that you love with your favorite mascara with the benefits of being waterproof. So it's the best of both worlds. Yep. It keeps it in place. Yes. So that is a little tippy tip about that. Again, to avoid mascara specks on your lids, do your lash lashes on the bottom first and then your tops. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about this finishing spray. So I talked to you guys about it this morning, but let me just kind of go in and refresh some of the tips that I shared about our finishing spray. So first of all, it is an absolutely amazing, amazing product. Here it is, full size. Ta-da! So some of the things that it's designed for is an X and a T spray, and it's going to lock and seal in all of your facial makeup. Okay. The other thing that it's going to do is if you get a little dry through the day, you could spritz and it will give you a little refresh. Or if you get a little oily, it will help to absorb some of that oil. Okay. Then let's see. Oh, let me see what Sai said. I can't see the message. Oh, well, I guess I'm not supposed to see what that said. Okay, so the other thing that you can do with this is if you have areas where you get a little sweaty, you can spray like the palms of your hands, the insides of your thighs, underneath your bra area, like no more half moons, right? Maybe a little swamp butt in the back, as my kids would say. Like it keeps all of those things away. Okay. Like if you were getting married, you would want to make sure that your husband has this little spray and you have this little spray. It also, you can take, again, the little trick that we were talking about with brushes. You can take and spray your brush with the finishing spray. So I'm going to try this little tricky trick with y'all. And I will show you this color. We'll go ahead and still use Merlot. And I will, maybe, it's got oil on it. Hopefully that works. I'm not sure if it's really going to work or not because I've got oil. So let me go a little further down here. Okay, so we're going to go this side. This one, I still have the oil on. So this is the color. Let me see if I can do it over here, maybe a little further. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I can't ever get my wrist turned right. So this is just normal shadow. And now I'm going to take and spray finishing spray onto the brush. And I'm going to take and put it into the shadow. Loaded my brush up. Look at the difference. Same shadow, sprayed and not sprayed. Okay. Big, big difference. So it's going to make it super intense. That color is going to be super intense. So if you want like a brighter, truer, darker color on the eyes, doing that totally without a mirror, then spray the brush and you're going to get a more intense. So versatile. Like I love this so much. You can do so many things with one little product. Okay. Let's see. If your mascara smudges on you, like if it smears or smudges at all, then you can actually put a little bit of our oil mattifier on and just pat it until it's dry and it won't smudge. Like you won't get the little smudges underneath here. Just put a little oil mattifier right on top of that. No more smudges, model face, and you are good to go. Okay. All right. So let's talk mascara one last time. Did you know that you can actually store your mascara upside down? And that way you don't have any need to be pumping it because all the product is going to be there right when you open. Okay. So like the Lash Intensity has a bigger bottom. So it's already designed for that purpose. Like it would stand up by itself when I do it upside down. So also with mascara, you should never, ever pump it. When you do, remember early on, we talked about bacteria every 4 hours. You're breeding bacteria. So what you want to do is wiggle, twist, and pull as you come up. That little stopper will keep everything as you come up. It will pull it out. And then if you don't hear the pop, it's too old. You want to replace your mascara every 3 months. So once a quarter, get a new mascara, even if it is not done with. It is done with because you've got air, bacteria, it's dried out, and it's just not doing its job anymore after that point. So make sure that you are doing that. Okay, let's see. Another tip, if you get mascara someplace it's not supposed to, wait till it dries and flick it off. Yes. So we have a tendency to want to just rub it. Just give it a second. When it dries, you just go flick and it's done. So just wait just a second. It'll go away, go away. Okay. Next little tip with eyeshadow. Okay. So let's say that you want to do something different with your brows, whatever. Like you don't want to use the brow liner. Maybe you're not a fan. Maybe you forgot it. I don't know why I don't have a mirror over here. But you can take, again, this brow brush. Mess my brows up. But you can, I don't know why it will not focus on my face. You can just brush it on and look at that. Right? So let's see if I can do this one without a mirror. So another use, if you've forgotten something, or if you just like that look, then look what it did to the brows. It pops them, right? So another thing that you can use this brush for and your eyeshadow. You can also use any of the matte eyeshadows for that, by the way, as a brow powder to use with the liner. So new precision brow liner, you can do that, and then you can fill on if you didn't want to use like the volumizing brow tint, but you wanted to have more of that finished look, then you can just finish with a little eyeshadow and a little brush. You can also use the brow pencil and powder that's slightly lighter than the color of your brows to create a more natural look. So that's another little thing, like driftwood or hazelnut. You could use either of those kind of colors to give you just a little more natural, a little bit lighter, kind of lighten the brow instead of making it darker. So if you have an issue with the colors that we offer, maybe just aren't quite the right shade, you can always kind of mix and match with a little bit of eyeshadow. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Okay, y'all ready? Right after you curl your lashes, use the waterproof mascara to set the curl. It sets the curl, like sets it and forgets it. It acts like hairspray for the lashes. Then use any of the other mascara over it, like Lash Intensity, and the waterproof mascara before any mascara will keep them curled all day long, baby. All day long, all day long, all day long. Okay, let's see. Almost done. Here we go. Few more tips. Okay, I talked about that one. Let's see. Okay, let's talk about some lips. Oops, I'm out of focus again. Let's talk all things lips now. Let's finish up with the lips and CC cream. Okay, here we go. So we have these things called beauty blotters. So they are like these linen sheets and they're oil absorbers. So I keep them all the time. Just when I get a little oily, I just pat, and it absorbs all the oils. You can also do it for your lips. So pat your lips, get all that excess oil off, whatever. Take your translucent powder that we're using for so many products, put that over it, and it kind of creates like a seal for the lipstick, okay? So put that over it. It sets the lips. You can put lipstick on it, and then you can also then just pat it again with translucent powder and put some lip gloss over it. Stays for days, okay? I'm like telling you, stays for days. It's good. Good stuff. So again, we're using a product for multiple purposes. We also will share this later on another event about our lips. But here's another thing. If you want that little ombre lip, so you're going to outline your lips with a lip liner. Okay, ready? Then you're going to take, I don't like that look. Okay, you're going to take a little concealer, another little trick for our concealer and put that concealer right in the middle of your lips. Put the lipstick all over, and it's going to be lighter right in the middle. It's going to give you that pouty little look with an ombre coloring. So you have dark on the outside and lighter in the middle. Let's see. I'm going to have to try that. I know, it's so fun. Okay. And then last, but certainly not least, let me tell you one of the things I learned from a national sales director in Mary Kay, and she did this and would do this and show us and do it right before she went live on stage, and she looked like she had airbrushed legs. Okay, so if you're ever looking for that quick little extra tint to you, you want to have like an airbrush look that looks like you have pantyhose on from back in the day. Who even knows what pantyhose are anymore? But you want to have that little color to your legs without using a self tanner that may or may not stripe, without having to do any of that other stuff. You're going to take a CC cream, which is our complexion correcting cream. It also has SPF in it, so you're going to have some little sun protection. Okay, so you're going to want to go a little bit, a little shade darker than what you normally would wear. Okay, so this would be your second CC cream, not the color you would use on your face, but you're wanting to darken your legs. Okay, so you're going to take that color and you're going to mix it with our toning lotion. So this is our Targeted Action Toning Lotion. Targeted Action Toning Lotion. So it's going to give you an instant tan for your legs and your arms, and it's going to tone them up at the same time. Y'all, like, it changes the texture of your skin. Okay, so it is amazing. So let me see how I can do this. I have already gotten so many things on here, but let's see if I can show you how this would work. So just a couple of pumps of the CC of the toning, and we're just going to put one pump. This is very deep, so it is our darkest shade that we have. And you're just mixing it, mixing it, mixing it. So I'm doing it in the very darkest so you guys can kind of see how this would look. And of course, I've got way too much for this tiny area of my skin. So let's just see if I can get this spread out a little bit. And I have some other spots on my hands now. Okay, well, anyways, you guys can kind of get the gist of it. So this is your self tanner, toner, everything all in one, not streaky. It's going to give you that airbrush look. I wouldn't suggest doing very deep on someone quite so light as me, but I wanted to do it darker so that you guys could kind of see how it works. So like for me, I would use medium to deep with our toning lotion, and that's going to give me the correct shade to give me that instant tanned look, and it is amazing. So there you go. That's your little tip of the day. Micellar Water for the cleanse. Right, exactly. And the thing is, it doesn't rub off. Once it dries, it's not like you rub up against something and, oh, foundation is going to rub away because of that toning lotion in there. And so it is just going to seal the deal. But I will tell you another little trick with that is take the finishing spray and spray over that. Seals the deal. You're good to go. And then last but not least, for sure, hopefully I don't get this all over this bag, is our travel roll-up bag. And so, yes, this bag is perfect for travel. You have a great little hook that you can hang up. It has great little bags that you can take off, but it is awesome for if your husband wanted to use this in the workshop for, you know, nuts and screws and bolts and all those great things. It's a great little bag for if you have a ballerina in the house and she's a little dancer little dancing machine. It's also great for all of your products. Ta-da, right? You can take these and throw them in the washing machine, a dishwasher. Once you don't have your products in them and they clean up, you can use it for vacation if you're going to the beach. You can put diapers or swimmies or whatever. You can put snacks in them. It's just great for everything. So it's my favorite all over amazing thing. Micellar water is definitely amazing. And my little trick for micellar water is once you, do I have it right near me? Probably not. On a day like now where I have makeup all over my hands, I would not only use it for my face, that it would get off that top layer of makeup so that my cleanser works better. I will use it every day after I apply my makeup because it gets off all the residue that I have before I touch anything. I have 2 bags for all my products, 1 pocket for lips, 1 for eyeshadows, primers. Yep, I know. It is awesome. And so that is our beauty hack happy hour. So I hope you guys have learned some really great stuff. We have a million products that have multiple uses. So don't think that one product only does one thing. There's usually another hack for that product. So if you learned anything tonight and you're like, I gotta have that in my life, then comment, add it to my bag. Your consultant will contact you. Make sure you reach out to your consultant and tell her, hey, I wanted to add this to my bag. And we are going to do some giveaways for some bags. So there you go. Ta-da. So we've got some challenges going on for subscribers to our YouTube channel and for filling out our contact information. Because you know what? Here's the deal. Facebook went down yesterday and we couldn't contact you guys and let you know what was going on. And so make sure you fill that form out and we will be doing some giveaways and surprises from those products. And then of course, if you are loving what you've learned tonight and you're like, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about what you do? Because this seems super fun and I would love to join you guys. Well, right now it's $30 to join. It's the lowest it's ever been, to be a beauty consultant and do what we do and just have fun, you know, or maybe you just want to buy your products for yourself. So contact us, let us know, and we will let you know what our special is. So we do have a really great special for anyone who signs tonight. You will get $50 in free products tonight, but you have to sign up tonight. So if that's you and you want to say yes, MK, then type in yes, MK, and we will reach out to you, contact you, and we would love to have you be part of our Princess Warrior tribe. So again, that's for anyone who signs up tonight. It's $30 to get started and you get $50 on free products. So we hope you've enjoyed our beauty hack happy hour. We can't wait to see you guys for further events. Stay tuned and make sure you comment if you are joining us for any events. And we hope you have enjoyed tonight. You guys have a fabulous night. Thanks for tuning in, and we can't wait to share with you some more things. Have a wonderful night, friends.